Hunt, greetings, eternal wanderers and lovers of the hidden truths. Today, we venture beyond the veil of the mundane, into the primordial churn where myths are born. Our tale is not merely of a monster, but of a force that shaped the cosmos. Typhon, the embodiment of chaos, the storm that nearly shattered Olympus, and the shadow against which the gods defined their divinity. Prologue, the nature of chaos. Before time took shape, there existed chaos, a formless, seething potentiality. From its depths arose Gaia, Earth, and Tartarus, the abyss, primordial entities whose union defied the static order of the heavens. Their child, Typhon, was no mere giant but a manifestation of rebellion. To understand him is to grapple with the paradox of creation. Chaos is not the enemy of order, but its twin, its necessary counterpart. Psychonophams, the birth of a titan. Origins shrouded in fire and shadow. Most myths agree that Gaia, enraged by Zeus's defeat of her titan children, birthed Typhon to dismantle Olympus. Yet, fragments of Orphic hymns and Phoenician cosmogonies whisper a darker truth. Typhon was not born of Gaia alone. Tartarus, the primordial pit of despair, infused him with the essence of oblivion. In this version, Typhon is not just a weapon of revenge, but a cosmic inevitability. A force destined to test the gods' right to rule. His birthplace is equally contested. While Hesiod places it in the volcanic plains of Cilicia, modern Turkey, the historian Pausanias writes of Arcadian shepherds who feared caves where the earth screamed. These caves, they claimed, were Typhon's womb, a place where Gaia's grief and Tartarus's malice fused into a being whose very breath could unmake mountains. In a form beyond comprehension, Typhon's appearance defied mortal and divine understanding. 100 serpentine heads, each crowned with jagged obsidian horns, their eyes glowing like molten iron. Oh, wings vast enough to blot out the sun. Their feathers sharp as swords, dripping venom. Legs that ended not in feet, but in vipers. No, hissing and spitting acid that dissolved stone. Oh, a voice that was a symphony of destruction. The roar of lions, the shriek of hurricanes, the grinding of tectonic plates. But his most terrifying feature was his one soul. A vortex of rage. Ambition and hunger. Typhon did not seek to rule. He sought to reduce existence to its primordial state. Dwan, the divine rebellion. Olympus trembles. The Olympians, fresh from their victory over the Titans, reveled in their invincibility, yet Gaia's warning echoed in the wind. You have conquered the Titans, but can you conquer what lies beneath? The assault on Olympus. Typhon's ascent from the underworld was an apocalypse. Rivers reversed course. Stars fell from the sky, and the sea retreated as if fleeing his approach. When he reached Olympus, even Zeus hesitated. The other gods transformed into animals to escape. Aphrodite became a trembling dove. Ars hid as a wolf, his martial pride forgotten. Apollo fled as a hawk, his golden lyre silent. Only Athena stood her ground, her shield reflecting Typhon's monstrous visage. We are the gods of order, she declared, and order will prevail. Yet even her wisdom faltered as Typhon tore Zeus's sinews from his limbs. Ato, symbolic castration of divine authority. The king of gods was imprisoned in a Cretan cave. His thunderbolt silenced. The trickster's gambit. Here, the myth takes an unexpected turn. Panur, the god of wild places, and Hermes, the trickster, embarked on a quest to restore Zeus. Disguised as a satyr, Pan used his pipes to mimic Typhon's cacophonous voice, luring the monster into a trap. Hermes, swift and sly, stole Zeus' sinews and reattached them with ambrosia. This episode, often minimized, is crucial. It reveals that chaos can be outwitted by primal instinct and cunning, the very traits Typhon embodies. 3. The Clash of Titans, a battle that reshaped the world. Reborn. Zeus rallied the gods. What followed was not a battle but a cosmic recalibration. Geocan, the war of elements. Typhon hurled mountains like javelins, each impact spawning new volcanoes. Zeus retaliated with lightning that split the earth. creating chasms that swallowed entire forests. The sea god, Poseidon, stirred tsunamis to drown Typhon, but the monster drank the oceans, only to spew them back as acid rain. In a lesser-known Etruscan variant, Typhon's blood gave birth to the Siminian forest, a place so haunted that even Romans avoided it. His tears became the first hurricanes, and his laughter ignited wildfires that burned for decades. So the final confrontation, Zeus, wielding the reforged Master Bolt, chased Typhon across the world. Initially, Typhon tore open Mount Etna to retreat into Tartarus, but Zeus sealed him beneath it. Hush. Thrace. The monster's thrashing created the Rhodope Mountains, their peaks jagged as broken teeth. They're the Aegean. Their struggle sank the island of Kos, only for Apollo to raise it anew. In the end, Zeus hurled Mount Etna onto Typhon, trapping him in a prison of fire and stone. Yet Typhon was not slain. His breath still fuels eruptions, his struggles birth earthquakes, and his roar echoes in thunderstorms. The message is clear. Chaos cannot be destroyed, only contained. Dunanya, Ever, Legacy, the children of night and flame. Typhon's union with Echidna, the mother of monsters, spawned horrors that haunt humanity's psyche. Cerberus, guardian of Hades, symbolizing our fear of death. The Hydra, whose regenerative heads embody the persistence of trauma. Sun the Chimera, a fusion of lion, goat, and serpent, reflecting humanity's dread of the unnatural. The Sphinx, one devourer of the unwise, a metaphor for life's unanswerable questions. But lesser-known offspring reveal deeper truths. They're the Harpies, storm spirits who snatch souls, representing fate's cruelty. The Caucasian Eagle, Zeus' tool to torment Prometheus, suggesting even the gods rely on chaos. Ledon, the dragon guarding the golden apples, a symbol of obsession. Typhon's hidden daughter, Ariadne's thread. In Cretan myths, Typhon sired Arachne, the weaver turned spider. Though this is often attributed to other gods, her fate, to weave eternally mirrors Typhon's eternal struggle. Both are punished for challenging divine order. The philosophy, why Typhon matters. Typhon is not a villain, but a all-cosmic necessity. Consider, volcanoes destroy, yet their ash fertilizes the earth. Earthquakes kill, yet they renew tectonic landscapes. Storms ravage, yet they balance the atmosphere. The Greeks understood this duality. In Heraclitus, on words, strife is justice. Without chaos, order becomes tyranny. Without Typhon, Zeus's reign is meaningless. The cult of Typhon, forgotten devotees. Few know that Typhon had worshippers. In Egypt, he was syncretized with Set, the god of deserts and storms. Followers in Arcadia performed rites during eclipses, believing chaos could cleanse societal corruption. A fragmentary hymn discovered in Anatolia implores, Typhon, Stormfather, breaker of chains, free us from the lies of order. Let your wind scatter the stagnant, your fire purify the rotten. Nobrit, these cults were eradicated by Rome, but their legacy lingers. Even today, rebels and revolutionaries invoke Typhon's spirit, knowingly or not. Samkwe, hidden truths, Typhon's influence beyond myth. The language. The word typhoon derives from Typhon's name via Arabic, Tufan. Psychology. Carl Jung interpreted Typhon as the shadow self, the repressed chaos within all beings. Second astronomy. The volcanic moon. Anu, named after Zeus' lover, orbits Jupiter, Zeus, eternally tormented by tectonic fires, a poetic echo of Typhon's imprisonment. Epilogue. The eternal dance. Typhon's story is not over. His breath still heats Mediterranean springs. His rage fuels humanity's wars. In a world of climate crises and political upheaval, he is a mirror. Chaos is not our enemy but our teacher. So, fellow seekers, did this Odyssey through fire and shadow stir your spirit? If so, let your unlike Balnak roar like Typhon's Tempest, and subscribe. To join the eternal dance of chaos and order, share in the comments. Who is your favorite mythological figure? A tragic hero like Prometheus, a trickster like Loki, or perhaps a creature as enigmatic as Typhon himself? Farewell, brave souls. May your path embrace both storm and calm, for wisdom lies in balancing the two. Until our next tale, keep questioning, keep wandering.